Hello everyone, welcome back to another pastel painting. And I've found this beautiful little photo on Unsplash of some buttercups, so that's what we're going to do today. We've got a piece of Canson May 10th Touch, SSA, Association of Artists, had a sale on, and they had a pack of 10 sheets, so the big 50 by 70 sheets, going for 19 quid. I mean, £19 isn't a lot. I reckon that's probably what, $22? So when you cut it up into smaller pieces like this, the size I prefer to work, then you've got a lot of pastel paper for your money there. So love working with this stuff, so we're going to work with this. Going to use a gouache undercoat on this first and then paint over the top, just because I want to get some interesting colours underneath to come through. So that's what we're going to do first, and we're just going to get started. So I've got my trusty gouache paint pan here, and just looking at this and what we've got, it's kind of dark in the background, so I think I want the flowers to come like that. So I want some interesting colours, so we're gonna add some water. I want it more kind of blue. Blue-green at the background. So probably could have done making that a little bit more thicker. It's more like it. Look at that colour. It will dry lighter, so don't panic. Does it dry darker? It's gorgeous. We'll see. So we kind of want this in this, that ends up going in this direction. There's cat hair in this already. That did not take long. Bear in mind you're going to be going over this, so it's not going to make much difference. Now what I do want is I want some purple. I want a violet purple. I definitely want it pale. I'm going to mix it, just mix it in with this green. Down, want it significantly bluer. So more blue as it comes down. And also darker. So we're just basically using this to kind of set ourselves where we know we're going. So we know that it's darker at the bottom, we know that we've got up bits here and there. So we want to make sure that we're kind of covering the colours that we want and where we're going with it. It's quite like that at the moment. Patches of this. It'll dry on top of the green, so I wouldn't worry about it. I want more of a bluey, darker bluey green going on here. I'm not too worried because I think one of the first things I'm going to have to focus on is the background and bringing the foreground forward, especially as we've got these beautiful yellow flowers. And we need to make sure that we can actually cover those, get those in and get those down without muddying them too much. What a nice yellow green I'm making up here. It's thick so it sits on top of the previous layers nicely, and this is just going to help us mark out where these are. So we've got this beautiful one here, so we're just going to do that, and then on there. Just basically putting them roughly where they are in the photo. I'm not too fast, I just want a rough representation. I'm loving the colours of this. And they're all pointing roughly that way, which is what we want. A little bit of red in there, I didn't want it, but never mind. There. Right, so let that dry and clean out the palette. Great. So that's it dry. So what we're going to do now is work on this section and then we'll start playing with this because it's still slightly damp there, but that's less of a problem. Right, so what do I want to do? We've got a kind of paler, darker tone at the back. It's not as pale as it looks. So remember, we're going down in between these guys. You probably barely see that colour against what I'm doing, but never mind. No, darker. See, it's just kind of like light dark. It will get darker as it comes down. And don't worry if you go over the flowers. It doesn't matter at this point because you'll be reinforcing them later. Just good to try and keep what you can off them, because it makes it easier for later, but not too much so. I'm just putting in bits of this coming all the way down. There we go. So we've got our lighter colours up here. Might add some lighter greens like this. Just where there's light coming through. Not much, just enough. Right, you'll see that will make a huge difference later when we start putting our dark colours in. Right, now I want to start getting some of our kind of dark, warm greens in. These I'm just moving out slightly, so not seeing them as much. I'm not because we haven't put our darks in yet. Still on mids and semi-lights. This is too. It's too light. Right, so this is a really, really dark colour. So we're just putting in some of these stalks up. We're also kind of maintaining some dark bit. So let's move some of this bit out. Just a little bit. I want some of these really fine ones coming in. Now, see we've got some darks and that. Really want to bring some of these greens out now. So, how green do we want? It's a case of how green. This is my new pastels. I'm thinking it's going to be, yeah, that's light enough. It's not green enough though, is it? It needs to be kind of yellow green. No, although that is a nice colour. Just adding in that lighter colour just makes a huge difference. Still not quite the colour I want. I kind of know the colour I want, I'm just avoiding it, I think. It kind of needs to be something like this. But that's still too, if I put this down, it's going to be still too, yeah, still not the right colour. Maybe more this colour? Yeah, more this kind of colour. Right, let's try this. You know what? I think actually that's good enough for the green. I think I want to add a little bit of purple in here and there. Just something to bring that back. Kind of like a blue. Right, now let's do some flowers. These are quite interesting because buttercups aren't the shape that everybody likes to draw them. They just assume they're going to draw that they're this one shape and they're not. So I'm going to start with darker colour, so kind of goldy colour, and that's just going to be bottom bit here. I think I need to go darker than that. I like this colour. I'm not really looking to draw buttercups, I'm just making marks so it kind of looks like the flowers. So it's kind of goldy colour, darker colour at the bottom. Slightly more darker colour where they are in shade. I also like a dark green. It's dark greeny colour, the small ones. You're amazed, you look at these flowers and everyone's like, yellow buttercups, and that's just common practice, but that's not the case when you look at the actual number of colours that are actually in these. Right, now we want a mid-yellow, and then we're going to stick our brightest yellow on, so we'll do this, which is beautiful. This is one of my Blue Earth pastels. This is Y5A. Just such a gorgeous colour. So some of these will be darker, some of these I do still want to catch the light. Like that. Now we want our brightest yellow over the top. Which is also going to be slightly bluer because of where the sun comes through. I wonder if I should use a softer one. No, it is working. I'm just What do you think, people? I think that's come out really, really well. Really like that. Right, I think what I'm going to do is leave it there. I'm just going to scroll my initials in the corner here. And then we will get the tape off. I'm gonna grab one of my boards. Let's see what it looks like. Right, and this is it framed. It's not sticking. There. Lovely. I think that's come out really well. So, ta-ta for now, and I will see you all soon.